All right, so there's a nice little chalk talk for you. So let's go back and do a little review. All right, if I had x to the m times x to the n, then Isabellina, when I multiply these, I am then going to do what? How could I simplify this version? I would do what? Do you remember?
M times n, right?
Close. Cedric, do you have the answer? You're going to do what's plus? Add m and n, right? Very good. I'll come back to you, Cody. I'll give you the next one. Right? If I have two values and I'm multiplying them, right, then we make sure they have exponents. As long as they have the same base, we add the exponents, right? You guys remember that? OK. Now, logarithms and exponents are pretty similar to each other, right? Remember how we can convert from exponential to logarithmic form? Yes? OK. So the product property, so that's the product property of exponents. Now remember, x equals b to the y. That's exponent. And then remember, we can rewrite that as y equals log base b to the x. That's logarithmic. Right? So ladies and gentlemen, if we have a rule for the property or the product of exponents, do you think we're going to have a rule for the property of logarithms? Yeah, we will. So what if I say log base x of m times n? I don't know. Let's just do a hunch. Pedro, what do you think that property might help us do?
Wait, what?
If I have the log base x of m times m, how do you think I might want to rewrite that? Because notice how it's related to our exponents, right? We know that exponents and logarithms are related to each other because we can go from exponential to logarithmic form. So what I'm saying is I reviewed with you the product property of logarithms. So what do you think the product property of, I reviewed to the product property of exponents. What do you think the product property of logarithms might entail? It's a little bit confusing, but see if you might be able to guess what it might be. OK, well, if we know we have the multiplication, what did we do? Added. So if we have the multiplication of this, what do you think we're going to do? Add it. So do you have any idea what you might want to add? OK. M and n. Do you think it's just the log base x of m plus n?
No.
What do you think it'd be?
Log base of x m plus log base of x n.
Very good. So the actual product property, which you guys are going to want to write down, looks like this. OK? So if I give you the product of a term, log base x of m times n, you guys need to understand that that's the log of x times m plus log base x of n. Now, let me just go through two different little formulas. This is what we say expand and then condense. So let's just get a little practice with this. Let's say I give you an answer or a level problem. Log base 7 of 3x. So if I say that, can we expand that by using this property? Because am I multiplying the 3 and the x? No, I'm not. What am I adding? Yeah, I'm multiplying them, right? Because there's no operation, so we know when we have a number and a variable, we're multiplying. Right, you got it. So therefore, I can expand this to log base 7 of 3 plus log base 7 of x. Does everybody see how I can do that? Now, what we're actually going to be more concerned about is condensing them. What if I have the problem log base 8 of 3 and then plus log base 8 of x squared? Is it possible to condense that into one logarithm? Huh? Oh. OK, so you think you write for the journal thing that you can tell me how to spell, all right? Back in my native country, that's how we spelled condense, OK? So yeah, we can go ahead and simplify this. Thank you, by the way. Log base 8 of 3x squared. Is that pretty basic enough for you guys? OK, so you guys just need to know how to apply these two rules. That's for product, all right?